Yeah, the plan was just to turn up and try and play our best cricket, show some heart, show some character. We've had some really close losses. We haven't been at our best this tournament, but to beat these guys twice, it shows what we can do. And, as I said at the interview just then, it keeps a glimmer of hope alive for us. We need some results to go our way, and we obviously go to Guyana tomorrow and need to win that last match. And I guess we'll wait and see what happens. But, we're enjoying our cricket. The atmosphere here tonight was amazing, and I'm really proud of how we played tonight. I thought we outplayed them in all facets of the game. Yeah, Imad's an experienced player. He came in, nullified the spin. You saw with both innings there, all the spinners were very conducive, tough to hit. He took that on his head and was able to take it deep, and then when the situation required, he was able to pick up the pace. In terms of the incident in the 10th over, I'm not privy to what went on. He was obviously given out when he probably shouldn't have been. He stood over the rope and then was called back on. So whether they pushed the wrong button or not, I'm only speculating. Once he stood over the rope, he probably should have been out. But in the first place, maybe he shouldn't have been out. So I guess, again, I'm only speculating. There's a bit of chaos out there. But I think the right decision was made in the end based on the information that happened. But the events that took place were very unfortunate. Well, I mean, there's a precedence there with Ben Stokes. He didn't change his line. It was unfortunate that it hit him, and it was even more unfortunate that it went for 4. You could see that it wasn't intentional. The same thing with Ben Stokes in that World Cup final. So I think the way it looked with that, it's just unlucky. Sometimes it happens, and it's unfortunate for TKR that ball went for 4.
How would you describe the wicket?
Very, very nice to bowl on if you bowl spin. Look, I really enjoyed bowling out there. You come to Trinidad and Guyana and typically it's conducive to spin. We saw last night as well, it was conducive to spin. They've got 3 excellent spinners. We had 4 spinners tonight as well that all of us played a really, really important role. And you saw that pace off when the seamers bowled it as well is tough to hit. So a low scoring game, but an entertaining game, if you ask me, with everything that happened, and to go down to the second last over, I think it's really good for this tournament. There's been some close games. Yeah, look, he's come into the side. He obviously missed those first 2 games, took it in his stride, and he came in. He's an experienced player. He's beautiful to watch on the eye, and he's been a key to our success in the power play, the way he bats through. And again, it's like I just said, he nullified the spinners tonight. The way he played them with Hassan Khan, that partnership killed the game off for us. The threat of Narayan, Akil Hussain and Waqar Salam Keel, all teams are struggling against them, and that partnership got us ahead of the game, allowing the run rate to remain manageable at all times. So yeah, fantastic innings, and I think he thoroughly deserves man of the match.
What do you make of him?
Huge wicket, really, really good guy. Bowled well. If there was a better captain, perhaps he would have bowled a few more overs, but he knew exactly what to do on that wicket. He came in, he didn't fear any names. He was bowling to Pooran. He knew Pooran was going to take him on, and to get that wicket, outstanding bit of fielding. But yeah, he probably should have bowled more tonight, but based on the conditions, with the fact that spin was hard to hit, my gut feel was to carry on going with that. And I think he's a classy all-rounder with a bright future ahead of him if he keeps working at his game. So I know he's played really well in domestic cricket of late as well, so I'm really excited for him. That was my decision.
And also on our side, Joel Andrew, is he injured or what?
No, he wasn't selected the last 2 games.
And your reason to retire Justin, I guess, because he wasn't struggling to probably kick into that second game?
No, it was nothing against Justin. The decision and the conversations that I had on the sidelines with senior players and the staff was, there was a very unlikely chance. Well, all the spin had bowled out. As I said, he'd done a fantastic job in nullifying the threat of the spin, getting us to that position. And you've got, fortunately for me, I've got Fabian Allen up the sleeve, who's one of the best finishers in world cricket, and the rate was 19 off 12. So for him to go in those conditions where it's bread and butter for him, that's where he excels. And Imad did most of the work, but he was there and posed the threat for the opposition. So that was the thinking behind it. It was nothing against Justin. I thought he was a classy innings, and that, as I said, he got man of the match for a reason. It was just a strategic decision that we thought for 19 off 12 that would get us over the line, and it worked well in our favour tonight. We see it happening all around the world.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching Extra Time TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe.